In today's video, we are going to be looking at the most important part of the golf swing, and one which pretty much everyone ignores. Hi guys, my name is Peter Finch. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, and follow me on my other social media, which is all linked in the description below. And please comment as well. Remember, this is a conversation. Let me know what's worked for you so everyone can learn. Now, I would say that 90% of the people who come in for lessons with me at the Quest Golf Academy, they're asking for the same thing: consistency. Consistency is a word which is used so much by golfers without actually probably understanding what that means. Because consistency is a word which encompasses pretty much every swing fault. I would be more consistent if I hit more fairways. Why do you hit more fairways? I slice it, I hook it, I top it, I sky it. It involves everything. What I look for when players want consistency is I look for consistent good shots, yes, but I also look for consistent bad shots. If someone comes into the academy and they are consistently hitting a slice out of the center of the club, that's not going to manipulate the ball data, and that's going to allow us to actually assess what they're doing with their swing a little bit more easily. If someone comes into academy and they're hitting it out of the heel, out of the toe, and all the rest of it, that makes it a little bit more difficult. Not only for me, but also for them if they're seeing a variety of different shots. And this is where consistency comes into its own. If players are out on the golf course, they're hitting it left, they're hitting it right, they're topping it, they're skying it, all the rest of it, they're not going to feel very consistent at all. And yet those inconsistencies within the shots, they're probably going to be coming from the same things within the swing. Now, where am I going with this? Well, the most important thing and the most overlooked thing when regarding to consistency is the quality of the strike. Club face. If it comes out the toe, it's going to hook. If it comes out the heel, it's going to fade. If it comes out the bottom, it's going to rise. If it comes out the top, then if it's the very top, you're going to sky it. Now, we're talking about bulge and roll. We're talking about gear effect here. There's a few manufacturers, such as TaylorMade, who've actually altered the club face to try and counteract this a little bit. But generally, this is the most popular type of club face. Now, if you're putting a very good swing on the ball, but you're consistently hitting it out the toe, you might actually walk away thinking that you're drawing it. You're not drawing it, you're just using gear effect. And let's say this is an iron. Let's say you're coming into impact and you have an over the top, very steep movement, and you're backing up and out of an impact to try and get it up in the air. You could, for example, if you're coming in super steep, start hitting it out the heel and start shanking it. The very next shot, you might back up a little bit too much and actually top the ball. Two very different shots coming from the same issue, and both grounded in the fact that you're not hitting the center of the face. And this is where you need to ask yourself an honest question. When was the last time you actually worked on strike? And what I mean by that is I do not mean working on your swing mechanics so you strike it better. When was the last time you went to the range or went to the course and literally just focused on hitting the center of the club face? Now, if your answer to that is, well, I probably haven't ever, then that's not unusual. A lot of people go via the thought process of swinging better will help them strike it better. However, if you actually learn to understand how to control your impact point, that can then start to feed back into the rest of the swing. Now, to see if you can control impact point, to see if you can control the strike on the club, I've got a super simple drill for you. Get yourself to the driving range and stand with your feet together, so no gap in between them at all. Put the ball position in the middle of the stance and then try and take as normal a posture as possible. It won't be as easy because you've not got that separation between your feet. Use yourself a 9-iron, a wedge, something like that to begin with, and just have little half swings where you're trying to find the center of the club face. Now, to do this, if you've got impact tape, that'd be great. If you've got foot spray, even better, so you can actually see where the impact is. But then literally half swings trying to hit it out the center of the club. Now, here's what's going to happen. You should be able to start making contacts out the middle if that's your only focus with your feet together. If you're not able to do it, then shorten the swing down even more. Then start to pay attention to how the ball is actually flying. Because if you're making a good contact and you're moving it from left to right in the air, that's going to give you an idea of where your path and your face alignment is at impact. And then once you start to do that, start to try and purposely hit some out the toe and then out of the heel. Now, the reason that this is important is, remember, this is a practice session and hopefully you're not going to hit it out the heel or the toe on the golf course, but it's going to start to actually teach you face awareness, where that club face is in the swing. This is something which is drastically overlooked. Once you've used the feet together drill and you start to hit it out of the center a little bit more consistently, start to spread the feet out a little bit more, keep it at a half swing to begin with, and again start focusing on just finding the center of the face. After 50 to 100 balls of doing this, you would be amazed at how better you could be striking the ball. This sounds simple. It sounds too simple. I understand that, but please give this a go. And then I want you to come back and comment below and let me know what you saw on your ball flight. Let me know what you think about what your strike is like beforehand and then what it's like after. Because teaching yourself face awareness and strike point is so important. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow me on my other social media platforms. The Swing Quest book is out very, very soon on the 10th of December 2018. So if you're watching this in 2025, it's already out. International bestseller in the horror section. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.